What's up guys, and in today's video, we'll be unboxing the new Beat Tyranno and Knife Shinobi. So Beat Tyranno and Knife Shinobi are part of Wave 3 of Hasbro Beyblade X. And Knife Shinobi came in a different dual pack, in a different wave. And it's basically just a replica. But the main prize here is Beat Tyranno, because the Takatomi version was in a random booster, which is very hard to get. So it's very good that Hasbro put this in a dual pack, which is more affordable and more easy to find. And yeah, Beat Tyranno is a right spinning attack type, and Knife Shinobi is a right spinning defense type. And Knife Shinobi's not really a prize bait here, but the only good part about it is the high needle bit. And then as for Beat Tyranno, the blade is really good for competitive use, and the Quake bit is really fun to play with. So let's get into unboxing. Alright, so we have the manual here, which we don't really need. And then let me just open this and we'll get into unboxing it. First up, we have the Beat Tyranno blade. So as you can see, it has a really aggressive design where it can chip into other blades and destabilize them. And I really like the red color in the middle. I think it's really good for a dinosaur Beyblade. And here's the QR code if you want to scan it into the Hasbro Beyblade X app. And yeah, this is pretty aggressive, as I said, and it's really competitive. And you can see the scale designs here, which is really unique to this Beyblade. And you can also see the claws. And yeah. Next up, we have the 470 ratchet. So 470, this is the first 470 ratchet in the Hasbro meta, since 480 is more popular. But 470, it's just a little shorter. And 4-sided ratchets aren't usually good. So I wouldn't recommend using this if you were using a competitive Beat Tyranno combo, but for the stock combo, I guess it's decent. And it comes in a red and black color. Finally, we have the Quake bit, which is the main prize of this Beyblade. And as you can see, it's a little different, since this part's a little flatter and sloped, while this part's part of the gear. And as you can see, the gears help it propel into air, and it's really jumpy in the stadium, or it can be entirely running out of stamina, which is the unique part about this bit. You can never predict what it's going to do. So it's really fun to use for fun. Speaking of fun Beyblades, make sure to check out Mall of Toys to pick yourself up the latest bays like Pegasus Blast and the Mystery Beyblade. Be sure to use code CRUSHER at checkout for 5% off your whole order, or use my affiliate links in the description below. Thank you, and let's move on with the video. Next up, we have the Knife Shinobi layer. So Knife Shinobi it's a Hasbro exclusive, and it's supposed to be a remake of Rhino Horn. So I wouldn't say it's the greatest for competitive use. It's pretty fun to use though. And here's the QR code if you want to scan it into the app. And Knife Shinobi, the motif is Shinobi, which is a Japanese class of warriors. So yeah, and there's not anything really unique about the blade, so let's move on. Next up, we have the 480 ratchet. So this is like the 470 ratchet, but a little bit taller, and this is the normal four-sided ratchet. So it's not the greatest, I would say, because four-sided ratchets aren't that great, but it satisfies the use for Knife Shinobi. And finally, we have the high needle bit. The high needle bit is really good for defense and stamina, because it has that little pointed tip there. And it's a little taller than normal needle, so that's why it's called high needle. And hopefully it does really good in the stadium, because it has to carry Knife Shinobi, because Knife Shinobi isn't that great. Here's both Beyblades fully assembled. First up, we have Beat Tyranno. And next up, we have Knife Shinobi. let's weigh these on the scale and check out how good they are in terms of weight. First up, we have the Beat Tyranno layer. So the Beat Tyranno layer is approximately 14 grams, which isn't that bad at all, because it's really agile, and being lightweight helps it with its speed. Next up, we have the 470 ratchet. The 470 ratchet's approximately 3 grams. Finally, we have the Quake bit. So the Quake bits, it's not showing the grams, but I think it's approximately like 1 gram. So it's not that bad at all. Now let's weigh the whole Beyblade together. So the Beyblade in total is approximately 18 grams, which is definitely pretty light, but we'll see how it performs in a stadium. Next up, we have the Knife Shinobi blade. So the Knife Shinobi blade is approximately 12 grams, which is 2 grams lighter than the Beat Tyranno blade. So I don't have high hopes for this blade, but we'll see how it performs in the stadium. Next up, we have the 480 ratchet. So the 480 ratchet's approximately 1 gram, which is really light. Finally, we have the high needle bit. The high needle bit is approximately around 1 gram, even though it doesn't show anything. Now let's weigh the whole Knife Shinobi Beyblade together. So in total, it's 15 grams, which is definitely on the lighter side in terms of weight, but yeah. Let's test these Beyblades out in the stadium. I'll see you there. So first, we'll do a test spin of Beat Tyranno. So as you saw, this Beyblade isn't really good at stamina with its stock combo, but if you change it up, it might be better with stamina. Next up, let's test out Knife Shinobi in the stadium. So as you saw, Knife Shinobi is really good at stamina and LAD because of its high needle bit, which carried it the most. But now let's test it out in the stadium against Beat Tyranno, and we'll do first to 3 points, and whoever wins is the best out of this pack. So Knife Shinobi won 3-0, and honestly I think that's just because it has a greater stock combo compared to Tyranno Beat or Beat Tyranno because of its bit, but maybe in the beybladex stadium it does better. So thank you guys for watching. I think if you're gonna buy this pack, I think it's a great buy because there's a lot of competitive parts, specifically Beat Tyranno. So yeah, if you want to pick up your own dual pack, this pack specifically, make sure to check out Mall of Toys or Bay Warehouse. I have promo codes and affiliate links, and check them out in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!